What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Ingenuity. This week we are getting that main hoop, the halo, and those A-pillar bars welded in. We are not taking no for an answer, so let's go. Let's go! Nice. Heck yeah. There we go. Who needs a tube notcher? I do. I need a tube notcher. It's way faster. Start on these bad boys. Probably show you what I'm doing, huh? Guys, suck at this. Alright, let me grab the camera and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so for what I'm about to show you, please do not take this in any kind of instructional format. This is not a how-to. I'm just showing you what I do, just as a point of reference. So if you want to try it on your own, you can kind of take my method and tweak it to yours. This is how I notch tubes without a hole saw. Okay, so obviously this is not where we want it to be. It's going to be closer over here. That said, we can kind of eyeball it and make some assumptions based on the intersect. So pretty much the tube's going to come in like this, right? So we know our intersect where the two meet is going to be about here. Okay, we're going to draw that from horizon to horizon, and then as we're looking at this, we're going to draw a reference line. Jesus, that's not straight. Oh my god. It's so awkward to do with the camera. Alright, so we've got our one line where it's going to intersect. We've got our reference line that we know is us looking directly at it, and then you're going to go about a ½ inch back and draw another line. Now, where does the ½ inch come from? Great question. So, again, we're going to draw horizon to horizon. Well, you never get more than a third of a penetration on your cope onto the intersecting tube. So, this is 1 5/8. Roughly a third is a half. So, that's what we go with. And then you just go from your intersect line to the very horizon of that ½ inch line, and you're, oh good grief, this is so not straight. You draw your lines. Now again, because we don't have this exactly where we want it, everything is kind of a guesstimate, but it's also going to be dramatically undercut. So we're probably going to have to do a lot of grinding and shaving to get this to fit, but it's going to get us pretty close. And again, this is just the way to do it without a hole saw. If you have a hole saw, obviously you can just kind of cut it back to here, kind of get it where it closes, and then zip it, and then you're good. Since I don't have one of those, we're doing it this way. So I'm gonna go cut these, and then we'll see how close we got. Okay, so there you go. Notched it, took a quick grinder to it to clean up the edges, and it fits pretty good on the first shot. Now, what I'm gonna do is keep fine tuning this, kind of trimming areas. I can see right here, we got a contact point here, we got to trim back a little bit, pull this coat back so this can see, this can see, I don't want that there, I want it over here. So once that's done, and kind of get it, you just kind of grind a little bit, and then yeah, get it till it fits perfect, and then you're good to go. That's what you end up with after a lot of grinding. So off to the other side. Tacks are tacked. Okay, so the operative theory then is that we cut the tacks on the bottoms of the main hoop. Should be able to slide this off and down and get to the tops. This is gonna pop on me. Here it comes, ready? That didn't work at all. Okay, so the back of the halo's completely welded in, and we've got the top of that A-pillar bar welded in, and as you saw, this one broke off. The tacks just weren't strong enough. That's my bad. So what I'm gonna do is get this back up in position, that A-pillar repositioned, retacked, and then once that's retacked, drop it back down, do the welding on that. Before we get it back up, we're gonna clean all of our mating surfaces here, along the rail over there, get all that cleaned up, and then once that's cleaned up, get everything back up, and we can actually final weld that. And I don't know if you caught it when I was taking it out, but that center rib in the roof has to come out. I thought I could get away with leaving it in place, but it became very quickly apparent when I tried to get the cage out that I put the main hoop just too close to it, so that's my bad, but I'm gonna cut that out in the meantime. And since it's too late to be cutting and grinding, I am gonna call it a night. I will see you in the morning. All right, let's get back at it. I already went and cut the section down. I'm probably gonna end up just cutting this whole thing out once I'm done, but For now, I just cut out the section that's interfering with the hoop. So there, we should be able to just lift this up and pop it back into place. So let's give it a shot. And there it is. We got the main hoop, got the halo up there, and we've got our A-pillar bars. Everything's all welded in, and we are good to go. Alright, so now that we got the main structure of the cage done, the main hoop and the halo and the A-pillar bars, now we can get working on adding the support tubes that go from the main hoop to the top of the strut towers, as well as the diagonal support and the harness bar. And we're going to be working on getting the control arm mounts in the rear done, as well as the tie rod mounts. So got a lot to do, but we're making killer progress now. So thank you so much for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. And just remember, on projects like these, sometimes you just need a little ingenuity. I will see you next time.